today. From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on St. Louis.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with their opponents. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he goes out right around the 39. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 23 carries, 122 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Throwing on first down. Burns. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10. Burns. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there, with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On 2nd down, it's Harris, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Boston. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Off play action. Boston. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! It's complete. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. The Extra point up and good. That makes the score 14-7. So that with an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. This pass finds its way to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They'll try and run. It's Dallas. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. On first down, Burns. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on first down, Burns. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Looking to throw. Burns. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. Boston. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On first and 10, Boston. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make him punt it. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We begin with a couple of teams who have not had a ton of success in recent seasons. Arizona taking on Tampa Bay. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front in that one. Kyler Murray has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. The Vikings still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been pretty good, and we see some of his good play, but I guess maybe he needs to be a little bit better right now. They're down.
He does look good in the spotlight, though, doesn't he? He does look good in the highlights, but that's not what truly matters. And right now, as a team, they've got to figure out what it's going to take to get back into the lead. He has to continue to play well, has to keep rallying the offense. The defense has got to pick things up a little bit. And I don't think there's much animosity between the two sides. On the really good teams, both take accountability and try and figure out how they can do more to get their team on top.
Yeah, well, he's doing his part. He's been good. To throw on second down. Burns, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Cooks on the quick slant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Back to throw. Burns forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point right down the middle, and that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Boston. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boston. And caught in the end end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Burns. And Cooks has it over the middle. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. To throw on 2nd down, Burns. This complete to Henry over the middle. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Dallas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DJ Dallas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture of the AFC. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing on 1st down. Boston going right side here, and that's complete. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And now out come the Patriots. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, Burns. And right side, Henry's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On first down, Burns. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on first down, Burns.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Boston. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a dump off here complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw. Boston. And he will find his man on the end round. Complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. Looking to throw. Boston. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's brought in by Harris. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Hitting Juju on the slant. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's back to throw. 9 yards, and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he whips that one incomplete there. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball. Excellent field position. And only one play to score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. So a crucial 2-point conversion there, but that's just part one of this 2-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a 2-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that